hold and tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. He blocks that jab. And just as quickly as it slows down, and oh, wait a minute! Oh, Prograis just got rocked. And Prograis cannot take any more. Down he goes. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again.
Just wanna run away. Away from this place, away from mistakes. Broken promises made me to myself to pursue my happiness. I want to fly away. Live my life in my own way. Give me a new day. I start a fresh start again. This could be, this could be, this could be. This could be, this could be, this could be the chance. What are you waiting for? Need to escape, need to escape. It's too much weight, it's too much weight on me. Could I just be free? I want to fly away.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Do your business.
Like, you've done all your work all the way through camp. Get out there and switch on.
Let's go.
Count that jab. Count that jab. Listen, you're switched off. What you doing? Have you got complacent? The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round.
Fox.
Start doubling up on that jab. Go back with left hook. Look at his right hand positioning. He's got a low left hand. Look at that right hand. Look for his right hand. Work your jab. And then come back and right over his lazy jab.
Time!
Okay, focus, focus. Big deep breath. Big deep breath. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself back.
Do your business.
Take your time.
Can you continue?
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. Get your mind back on the job. I need you to go back out there. I need to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man. Good man.
Don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, all right? It's only one round that you've lost.
Good work. And don't forget the jab. And don't get carried away. Think about your
You've let him back in the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league.
Let's do it.
Get your mind on the job.
That's time!
Okay, now you're switching off. You was coasting this fight, and now you're...
Let's do it.
Come on, you're letting him back in now. Get back to the game pad. Switch on. Get your boxing back together. Come on now, reset. Reset.
to win this fight. Right, let's go out there. Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there.
Let's go.
And again, when he leans forward, bring it up. Kick up the uppercut. Kick up the uppercut.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's Charlie the Eagle Edwards, 5'6", 66.1-inch reach. And he'll be facing Roman Gonzalez, better known as Chocolatito, 160 centimeters tall with a reach of 163.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
Charlie the Eagle Edwards, fighting out of the United Kingdom, the WBC flyweight world champion, and he'll be facing Roman Gonzalez. At one time, he was the pound-for-pound king, Chocolatito.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Todd. This is ridiculous.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner,
all the talking has been... The time has finally arrived. These two men have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. Just missed with that hook. Nice hook. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it off. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
The right hook misses. Shot land. Big swing and a miss with the hook. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Edwards in that last round. What would you tell this guy if he's got to do something different?
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Good work. That's it. Good. Just get your breath back. Good work.
Stick him in the end of your jab, and then start gathering your pace.
You're still running the power shots.
And there's the bell to start round 2. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
Left hook just missed. Beautiful counter punch. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
The perfect counter lands. Straight right just misses. Punch, counter punch. That right hook's blocked. That right hook catching air. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Edwards in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close. And there's the bell for round 3. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. He threw the hook, didn't land. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Oh, Roman Gonzalez is hurt. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
They're counter punching. When are we going to see a jab from these two? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Edwards in that last round. At this point, you got to believe. Here we go to the 4th round. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He blocks that right hook. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Edwards in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get a kitchen sink.
Feel good? Good man.
Back, and we'll go again. Come on, we're switching up.
Him up. We're going to take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt.
You win this round. You had everything in the bag, and now you let him back into it. You're switching off, and you're starting to make mistakes. Now you go back out there and switch back on. Get the foot
Right, and he's beautiful. I said, start just skipping a few body shots in a round.
Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about it.
Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't get him no free shot.
We don't care. Go out there and win the next one. Yeah?
Too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. And get to the point.
The referee calling for seconds out. Right back into the action.
Let him back into the fight.
Oh, no, you can't listen. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
And there's the bell to start round 5. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Do you believe what we're seeing? Those counter punches have to hurt. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Edwards stumbling around. A big headshot and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagle's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
A lot of effort being exerted here. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Edwards in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Can make or break a fighter.
All the way through camp. Now you're going to go back out there and lose.
Great round, great round. Now, relax, relax. Now, don't wait to load up.
Come back together. Get your mind back on.
On to the 6th round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Edwards might go down here. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
They blocked the left there. Joe Latino just got rocked. How did they not go down?
Bing Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Edwards in that last round. And there's the bell for round 7. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Oh, Roman Gonzalez is hurt. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout? Well, hold on a second, Johnny. Charlie Edwards rocked. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it.
Let's see that again.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
His stamina is off the charts. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Couldn't take anymore, and Charlie Edwards goes to the canvas. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me your
say no one knows a fighter better than their trainer, and this trainer is certainly There's the bell to start round 8. You've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
The jab can't find a home. They exchange punches. Nice counter punch right up the middle. He blocks the hook. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Uh-oh, Edwards now in some big trouble. Lincoln, you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?